Hello everyone, welcome back to part 2 of the this 6-part Donkey Kong Country playthrough here on Game Over Gerkinman. I got some guests!
Hello, I am Blordow.
Hello. It's Jess again.
Yep.
Sorry, I cut you off, Blordo.
It's all good. Nothing much to say.
This particular 6-part series, I will have these two with me for the whole thing. This won't be the case for all games, because some games are very long. Thankfully, Donkey Kong Country 2 is short. Donkey Kong Country 2 not so much. I don't know why I said that.
Either.
So where were we last time? We were talking about...
Sexy man titties.
Yes,
Yeah,
Donkey
Kong
Kong's
titties.
man titties. That's right.
So hot.
I think we're going past that now.
Yes.
All
Yeah.
needed to be said.
We just lost Winky, the frog companion. Possibly
Oh,
the
boo.
most useless thing ever.
Rest in peace.
What
Yeah.
a shame.
We were talking earlier about the animal buddies in this game. On Guard, the swordfish, is good. I like him.
God.
And Ramby's good.
He's awesome.
Is great. You feel like a badass when you're riding Ramby. Winky, you get on him and you're like, oh.
Winky Winky. Why do they call him Winky?
I guess because there was already
Yeah,
a
that's
frog
like-
called Blinky and something else, I'm guessing.
Really?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Winky. Strange name for a frog.
For a
It
frog.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, we get to see all their names because I've got the end credits, you know, in
Oh,
part
yeah.
6, where it tells you
Beautiful.
all of their names, which is something I very much miss. We can talk about that later. Here's something I've the variety and the level design.
Variety.
The
Level
of these
design.
games. All right, so we're only into the second world already. We've had levels based around precision timing and shooting yourself out of barrels. We've
Yeah.
had standard platforming. We've had swimming around. Now we've
Had
got.
caves. We've had ancient civilizations.
Oh, we haven't
Or
had the
we
ancient civilizations yet. That's coming up.
Oh, it's coming
But we
up.
will. But I mean, like in the actual way, like when you think about it, you don't play the minecart levels like you play the other levels.
Hmm.
No,
The
yeah.
swimming mechanics are different again. This world in particular, I think, has a lot of that because there's the stop and go station where you have to turn the lights off to make the guys stop. There's a lot of that which, like when I think back to the Mario games, it's just kind of like run to the right and jump. And I guess
Yep.
technically this is too, but it mixes up what you actually have to do to get there.
Yeah.
I suppose.
What
More
makes it more
reaction
interesting,
timing.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a good variety. I think the second one and third one didn't actually have as much of that sort of like creativity as the first one did.
The second one did.
Did it?
Donkey
It had a
Kong
couple of
Country
cart
2 did.
levels in it. I
Yeah.
remember it had like the
Like the infamous roller coaster
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one. Yep.
level there.
Yeah, I mean, like it did just do some other things. Like it had the vertical levels, like when you're climbing up the masts
Mm.
Yeah.
and things like that, which is an interesting sort of like spin on just moving from left to right.
Mm.
But it didn't have things like having to hit barrels to stop enemies from
Yep.
waking up or
No,
Turn-
yeah. but
turning on and off. Oh,
Well,
there's
I mean,
one
it
water
can't
level with the lights.
always.
but-
Yeah, but I mean, you can't always make a game and all of its sequels exactly the same, and it gets
Yeah.
boring.
Well,
You
yeah,
just
I
get
understand
things-
that. And I think
Yeah.
that the second one's a more refined and polished game than the first
Yeah.
one
Oh,
is.
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
The,
absolutely.
the controls are a lot tighter and things.
Yep. Way improved.
Way improved on an already
Way.
great platform.
So
I'm-
improve.
So, I'm
You
really
hear the
good.
cave drips?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the percussion. It's beautiful. Lord, you're a musician with a very distinct sound to your music. Would you say that the music through these games as a child influenced the way your stuff sounds now?
Yes, for sure, definitely.
Because I could
Donkey
hear parts
Kong.
of it in some of your
Yeah,
stuff.
Donkey Kong Country in particular, and mainly the second one, like with all the music and that, it's just pretty influential. Just mainly a lot of the rare titles had just the best soundtracks you could think of, and
Yeah,
definitely influenced my style of music creation, I guess you could say. It's just
Yeah.
something I just like how they make an atmosphere for each level, and it all sounds different, and it just makes you feel like you're part of the level, you're actually there doing it. That's what I like about it, just creating that sort of vibe.
Well, in levels like this, it's like it's not obtrusive music. You don't sit there humming the tune. It's kind of like melded into the actual sound of the background ambience.
Yeah.
There's a lot of samples. Like I that's why I asked you to be on here. Like when I was listening to it, I heard a lot of samples, and I was like, that sounds like something that Lord would use in his. Not that they use samples back in these days,
Yeah.
but Not so much in
Yeah.
these levels.
You can't beat the soundtracks on these games. Like one of the best soundtracks of all time, no doubt about
I
it.
reckon it probably is. Definitely, if not of all time, then at the very least of the 16-bit generation.
Yeah.
David Wise, and who was the other guy that composed?
Robin Beanland,
Yep,
who also,
great composers.
Yeah, well, Robin Beanland, I think his best work was Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Oh yeah.
There's that symphony of farts. Beautiful. But that's a different game, and we'll get to that later on.
We will.
We will.
With time.
One day.
Ooh, this level.
With time, good friends.
I love this level. I think this level's brilliant.
Very
This-
ominous.
Yeah, the idea of it's great. It wasn't my favorite as
Yeah.
a kid, but
I don't think it
Good
was my
concept.
favorite as a kid. I hated it as a kid, but I love it now. And I love that that sound of the Claptrap's mouth shutting. Like you can hear him off screen, and you're like, ah, shit, ah.
Oh.
Those guys are only
These
in this
guys.
level, I think, too.
they're so
Yeah, they
creepy
are.
looking.
Yeah, I don't know if they're supposed to be zombies or what the deal is with them, but they are unnerving, for sure.
Sure.
Beady red eyes. I don't know, I think it's just, and like the fact how they just kind of fold back into themselves
Yeah.
Yeah.
as the light turns
The
on.
fetal
you know?
position.
Well, I think in the
Yeah.
credits it calls them rock crocs, but they don't really look like they're
Oh.
made of rock to me. Like,
No,
I
they
guess
look like they're
could-
made of mud.
Yeah, I don't know. There's creepy, weird things. I wish they were in more levels, but I guess they didn't want to recycle the.
Mm.
It's the sound they make too when they curl up. It's the same sound as the armadillo
It's so-
makes.
It's creepy though. I don't know. Maybe just because like you look at them and you're like, ooh,
It sounds way creepier coming out of that than it does the
So
armadillos. I
spooky.
can tell you that.
so spoopy.
Let's go visit Candy Kong, that really creepy
yeah,
looking
baby.
monkey in a leotard.
Man, going back to like this game, I don't know if you guys got it over there, but we had like the Donkey Kong Country animated series.
No, we didn't get that.
Yeah.
I've
Oh
seen videos of
my
it on YouTube though.
I remember it being on Foxtel a few times.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was
I
so
can guarantee
terrible.
you that was actually a thing. Yeah. Oh my god. I mean, I loved it, but it was so bad.
It's like a meme on Tumblr now.
Yeah.
Oh, typical.
Yeah, everything's a meme on Tumblr now. Man. Oh yeah, Beavers in this is we'll have to
Beavers and
having that
Wheels.
conversation
Yeah.
again.
Cheddar cheese
Yeah.
wheels.
Yeah.
Ch-
Because Jess lives in Canada,
Yeah.
Biscuits.
where beavers come from.
Yeah.
Where can't you find beavers, Jess?
In fucking wheels and ancient ruins and
Jungle.
trees and stuff, jungles. What? No,
Yeah, they're like
beavers
snow.
don't come from there. No.
Actually,
They
do any
live
of
in the
these
park,
creatures?
yeah.
I guess crocodiles, yeah. And monkeys and snakes. Not beavers or cheese wheels. I don't like cheese wheels because that makes
Look
me
at this
think
one.
of Bubsy.
This one's just floating in thin air.
Gravity,
Yeah, like,
gravity is nothing.
What?
I don't mind
Gravity
stuff
is-
like that. Doesn't bother me because it's just kind of like it's a game mechanic.
Yeah.
Whatever. But
Oh,
It's
I know.
different.
when you see characters that are obviously out of place, I think they were just like, "What lives in the jungle?" And they were just like animals, and they said, "Great." Beavers an
The thing I
animal.
think of the most whenever I see like the beavers and these wheels here, I think of hamsters and like hamster wheels.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
they probably were at some point.
Maybe.
Probably.
And then someone said that that was a silly idea. And so they made them beavers.
Great
I
thinking.
just noticed that they had the Kremlin heads on the temple
Yeah.
architecture. How have I never
Where?
noticed that?
Oh, snakeheads or something, or are they?
I think they're the heads of the Kremlins. I think they are.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And we're already up to the boss.
Whoa.
Mr. Necky's nuts.
Oh, wow.
Necky's gonna spit some chips.
Oh, Cranky's cabin.
I never
Aw.
stop at Cranky's. I hate
It's
his
too
abuse.
cranky to stop into.
He just makes fun of me and I don't appreciate it.
It's hilarious, and then he smacks Donkey Kong with his cane. It's beautiful.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
brilliant.
bitch.
This game does have a sense of humor, but you don't see a lot of it unless you go out of your way to find it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
There's some good stuff at the end of the game when Donkey and Diddy play some pranks on each other, and
I
Cranky's-
think that's the good thing about Rare, isn't it? It's got that charm about it.
yeah, they never took themselves too seriously. Like even games like Perfect Dark had that goofy little alien
Yeah.
and things like that. Like they just did whatever the hell they wanted. Look at that!
stuff.
Look how happy Diddy is.
Nintendo seal approval banana.
It is the official Nintendo banana.
You win.
You win. Oh, thank you everyone for joining us for part 2 of this 6-part Donkey Kong Country series.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks, lads. Join us next week as we travel to the forests of Endor
Oh, yeah.
to kill some Ewoks.